This was a question from one of my Instagram subscribers. What do you do when you feel the need to have the last word, even though you were the one that was wrong in the first place? So where I look first is, why do we have that feeling? So it's because we're feeling defensive and our ego's a little hurt. We see ourselves as bigger than the problem that's being brought to our attention. And the feedback is telling us, no, in fact, you are not. I think what there is to do is sort of try to acknowledge that for yourself. Well, yeah, I was going to take the trash out, but it looked like you were going to add something else to the trash, and I want to do that. Zach, we have this conversation all the time. It's your responsibility. I feel like I'm above this and I'm having a really hard time taking feedback from you right now that I am in fact not above this issue. Likely it's a behavioral habit that you have to try to get the last word. If you can feel it where it is in your body, like is it tightness in your chest? Is it my ears get really red? If you can proactively think about what those things are that show up when you're in those moments and see if there's a reoccurring thought pattern that is happening, start having those two internal triggers be something that trigger you to think, okay, wait a second, I need to take a deep breath and say something new that isn't necessarily the last word, but is maybe vulnerable. I think that statement I just kind of created there is a pretty decent blanket statement for most of the things that you're going to have this issue with. Thank you, sir, for the question and for subscribing. I do tend to put my subscriber questions earlier in my queue of content. Hope this made a difference.